Hey guys, I want to go over with you what happened to me last week. And it started with American Horror Story's new season. Evan Peters is not in it, and I was bummed because I like his actor role in the show. And so I Googled, why isn't Evan Peters in the new American Horror Story? And basically it stated that he needed to take time for his mental health. And he didn't like identifying with this dark role. But I guess the reason that he's not on is because he is taking a mental health break. I guess him and his girlfriend broke up. I didn't know that he had a girlfriend, and his girlfriend was someone he worked with on the show as well. I just didn't follow him that close. So after I'd read that, I went to Instagram to see who his girlfriend was. And there were different Instagrams, which you guys all know about on Stars. And the ones that I kept coming across were ones that were made by fans. And that was not the one I was looking for. So I Googled his Instagram, and it showed that it was a new Instagram, and it was called Boo Boo Daddy. So, and how you can tell if an Instagram is a star's or someone that a lot of people follow is they'll have a blue check mark on their, like next to their profile picture. So I knew it was legit. But I look, and at the time he'd only had 3 pictures on his Instagram, and now there's 5. So I'm going to pull it up and show you, okay? Okay, here's his Instagram. And here it is. Boo Boo Daddy, Evan Peters. I always want to say Evans. Anyways, there's the check mark that I was talking about. And there was this pic, and this pic. Not last week, the week before, whenever I found it, so 2 weeks ago. And if you follow me, then you know that I was friends with Isaac Cappy, and I follow Phoenix Enigma. I follow a lot to do with Cappy, and this picture right here stuck out to me like a sore thumb. I'm like, oh, what is that? What is that? So I click on it. Okay, so I then click on it, like I said, and I'm like, why in the F are there gloves in random spots on Evan Peters' Instagram? Because if you follow anything Cappy, you know this person right here, the name. Well, let's just look at his Instagram. Hanks would be so proud, right? We'll go look at Hanks for some that may not understand what I'm talking about. Okay, here's the one and only Mr. Tom Hanks. Instagram. Infamous picture. Historic Route 66. Roadkill. I hope not. Hanks. Okay? Well, there's a glove. And I did not find this. Someone else had found this. But there's like a water bottle lid. And it is a cap. And then written on it, let's see if I can zoom in on it. Yeah, there we go. It is a P. Cap P. And there. If you know, Cappy was killed on Route 66. The story is he supposedly jumped and a car ran over him, or a car hit him. So roadkill, I hope not. And Tom Hanks is big into the whole stuff Isaac was exposing. So it was definitely something that everyone could not believe that this POS could have the balls to post it. But again, symbolism will be their downfall. Okay, another one, another glove, right, on Tom Hanks. The glove that made Milwaukee famous. Okay, I thought originally that the guy that said Hanks would be so proud on Boo Boo Daddy's Instagram was from Milwaukee, but I think this is why. Anyways, next picture. Okay, another glove. You can tell he is in Arizona, the desert, land of enchantment and lost gloves. Thanks. Another glove. My car, yes, but I ran over no one. Thanks. So, anyways, this has been gone over millions of times. You want to check more into the glove thing and Tom Hanks. If you question me, you can look at Phoenix Enigma. He talks about all this stuff. But is what I'm trying to get to here is I found this. Okay? May 1st. Hear me out here. I see May 1st, and I'm like, holy shit. Isaac passed in May. And so I go to Google it, and he passed away May 14th. And me not paying attention to 2018 here, I'm like, he posted this 13 days before Cappy passed. But no, a year and 13 days. So I don't know if there's significance with the numbers there. It could be. I just haven't studied the occult quite like Phoenix Enigma, so I don't know. But I just thought it was all too telling, and the fact that I come across it is crazy. So moving on to when I clicked on Google to find out when Cappy had passed away is where the story really begins. Okay, so here it is. I typed in as Isaac Cappy died May 14th, 2019. And then people also searched for Tracy Twyman, Jimmy Savile, disgusting pedophile. This is a new one. It was before Doris Day. I don't know who Doris Day is, and I don't know who Lisa Sheridan is. Now I'm going to have to go and look up her. But I was like, Tracy Twyman. So I clicked on her. Okay. July 2019 died. What? You know, like what? Okay. And she's connected here. And yeah, you get the drift on the tie there. So I click on the Wiki Spooks. And it basically goes over. Tracy Twyman was a producer of podcasts and an independent investigator into occult and esoteric history. She wrote at least one work of fiction and about 6 nonfiction books. I don't know, in 2018, she began to research Isaac, his claims of Hollywood VIP pedophiles. After her mysterious death, July 2019, a video was released onto YouTube in which she details death threats against her and reveals that she had been in touch with Cappy, who himself died suddenly 2 months previously. Okay, she passed away July 10th, 2019. This is going to blow your mind, I know. Could you guess how she died? Yeah. Suicide. She was suicided, hanging in her garage. The infamous hanging, right? Okay. So, anyways, I went to go find the video, the last video that she put up, because it's an important video. I will put it in the description, and if you follow any of this or are interested, you need to watch it. She gives names, she gives locations, and she gives proof of the harassment being done to her. Okay? Okay, so continuing on, I Googled her some more, and she made a book called Clocksicles, okay? So, she was involved in the occult. She was a Satanist. She ended up repenting, and I don't know if it's at the end of the book or not that we hear about that, or if it's later on through the other ones. But she does end up repenting and was no longer a Satanist and was wanting to expose SRA, satanic ritual abuse. I'm sure this won't get monetized anyways, so I'm just going to say it. I wanted to buy this book, so I went to Amazon. There were 4 for $800, and I'm like, I can't afford that. So went on to Walmart. There was one for $25, but they're out of stock. I can't remember if there was somewhere else. I maybe looked one more place and I couldn't find it. So then I go to the Kindle, and hold on, I need to shut my window. Sorry about that. And this is not like scripted or anything, so I'm just kind of showing you guys. So anyways, I find it on the Kindle on my phone. So hard to show you guys this stuff, you know? Okay, so this is the book. Anyways, doesn't matter. There's over 6,000 pages in it. I thought, okay, 6,000 pages. I'm like, I'm never going to read 6,000 pages. Well, I started reading it, and it was like manic. I couldn't put it down. Okay, so I'm at 4,812. That is the page I'm on. So I went ahead and did a session with Tracy. The day that I had found out the book, I'd listened to her on YouTube, tried to find other YouTube videos about her, and kind of knew, like I said, she was involved with Satanists. She had made her own secret elite group. You can hear about it in the book if you're interested, because I'm not going to go into detail about that. But I was hesitant to contact her in regards to who she had spoken to in Clocksicles. In Clocksicles, she uses an Ouija board to speak to the Baphomet, Cain, Baphomet, Lucifer, and Satan. Maybe the devil. I can't remember, but I know for sure the Baphomet, Cain, and Lucifer. So, her and a few of her friends. Anyways, I'm starting to go on about the book. Okay, so I'm cooking in the kitchen, and I'm contemplating whether I should do a spirit box session with her or not. But I know she was definitely helping Cappy, and she was out of being a Satanist. So I'm like, I think I want to reach out to her. And I'm like, maybe I shouldn't. My lights flicker in the kitchen. I'm like, okay, that's a sign. Tracy's wanting me to talk to her. So I did a spirit box session with her. Not this Sunday, 2 Sundays ago. And it is a rather disturbing spirit box session. I can tell that in it there is low vibrational energy there. It mentions my sister. It says my name several times. There's banging in the session. I'm in my vehicle because I do not feel safe doing my spirit box in my home. You hear banging outside of my car, almost like someone's banging on my car. I never heard that when I was sitting there, okay? So anyways, I was reviewing the session and reading the book, going back and forth, and what day was that? It was Monday. I review, and then I was reading the book, manic, constantly reading it, not even doing anything else, reading the book. All of a sudden, I get this fatigue. I mean, when I tell you fatigue, I literally fell on the couch and just passed out. Okay? The dream was a little strange. I thought Pat came home and he was walking down the hallway, and I thought there were a couple people at our door, but our dogs didn't bark, so I thought, okay, just what a weird dream. Next day, same thing. Reviewing the session, and it's like a 13-minute session, and reading the book. Again, fatigue sets in. I mean, fatigue that, again, it's hard to explain it. I was that tired. So Pat was home. It was after like 1 o'clock. I went and laid down in the bedroom. I told him, I said, it's not a choice. I have to fall asleep. So I did. And I had sleep paralysis in this dream. It's different than the sleep paralysis I've had in the past. The last time I've had sleep paralysis was December 24th, 2013. I'll never forget it because it was the scariest one ever. This one, however, was different. I didn't sense any negative energy or hear anyone talking to me or see any demonic apparitions like I have in the past. I literally just could not wake up. I was paralyzed. So I was shaking violently in my dream just to utter the words of my husband's name, Patrick. And I finally got it out. And I asked him, I said, did I say it loud? And he's like, no, you mumbled it, but I knew what, because it's happened to me in the past, and he's woken me up. He's like, I knew. I came in there, and shook you up and woke you up. And then I fell back asleep and nothing happened. So I reached out to a good friend, Diary of a Mystic, to tell her about it. And I reached out to Brooke and told Brooke about it. And I told Diary of a Mystic, because she's on that level with me, I was like, I don't know what's affecting me. I don't know if it's the session, if it's the book, if it's a combination. I don't know. So I said, I'm just going to take a break from the book. I'm going to take a break from the session. So I took a day break. Nothing happened. The next day, I went ahead and finished listening to the session, which you think a session's like 13 minutes long. You think you can get it done in probably 30 minutes. No, it takes several days to listen to the spirit box, because you have to listen back. Anyways, so I finished it. I did get it all done, and I will be posting it. But I'm assuming it's the book, and I have not read the book again since the last sleep paralysis. And I obviously have to learn everything the hard way in life, so I will probably read the book again if it happens. And possibly, maybe while I'm reading the book, I'll record with one of my recorders, so that we can see if I pick up spirit while I'm reading it. It's an experiment that I could try. But I just have to say, I don't know if there's something that I'm reading in the book that is putting the effects on me. I don't get it. That's never happened before. So I wanted to share that experience with you guys and let you know who Tracy Twyman is. So when I do post the spirit box session with her, you guys will understand who she is and what I say at the very end. I don't say it, I type it up and you can read it. But yeah, so all that combined together, I guess Evan Peters, again, his Instagram post is interesting. I don't know if that post would tie into someone else that was suicided. I don't know for sure when Anthony Bourdain passed away or when Kate Spade passed away. I guess I could Google that and look that up. Maybe those have ties. But I do believe that it is symbolic what Evan Peters posted on his Instagram. And then you get the comment, Hanks would be so proud. So, yeah, that's the experience that I had. And again, I will post up my Tracy Twyman spirit box session so you guys can hear. It is a little scary, and it is for me as well, so maybe it won't be for you guys, but it's just personal, and I know that it's low vibrational, and it could be a demon that is trying to mess with me during the spirit box session. So yeah. All right, so I'm going to end it. I don't know if Phoenix Enigma would even watch my video to see the Boo Boo Daddy Instagram and see if there's a way he could tie that in with this all being way pre-planned. It could not be again. I really respect his opinion and his knowledge. So, yeah. Anyways, guys, that was my experience last week and the week before, and I just wanted to share that with you guys. So, anyways, like, subscribe, share, or don't, and I will see you guys. Okay?